first draw the banana. This is the left over here, maybe the right would become here. Draw the envelope of the whole banana. It looked like about like this, close to the oval. You can see that. So you can visualize how's the entire thing put in the paper. How will it look like? Is that too small or too big? Or you move it a little higher, move it a little lower. So after you're happy with this, and you just come in here to divide some triangle. And a couple triangles. And a little small triangle. And divide little shape out here. Right? It will look like banana. Yeah, let's finish the drawing. And I think this is a little bit bigger. This part. And then the skin a little bit less. This part. And a little turn. Okay. And this part of the skin cover partially the inside banana, and then make a turn over here, and catch the shadow over here, and a little bit connecting to that. Yeah, so just move a little bit this side to catch the shadow on this skin. Now we use the eraser to just softly erase the part that you don't want to keep in the painting. Our plan is to do the skin first. And after the skin, we're gonna do the interior of the banana. Pick up the yellow color, have a little blue colors. I have some blue color right here. So I'm gonna start with the green colors, which is mixed with yellow and the blue. Starting over here. And then when we talk about, we're gonna use wet in wet. And this color is wet, and I'm going to adding yellow colors into here, similar to our color palette exercise. I need more colors because I want the color a little bit bigger. Right, going up and keep moving up. And now when we come here, it have a little bit darker color, darker tone. We're gonna mix with the red and a little red acid mixture. Here you go. I'm gonna mix it and continuous. Move that color over. But when it turns to the front, it have back to the yellow. So I'm gonna have this color turning, but this should have a little bit more yellow. I add more yellow back to the mixture here. Okay, but on this side, I'm going to put the yellow color here first, and I'm going to have turn it back to the green colors. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up some blue colors, right? I'm going to start mixing it back to the green color at the end. And continue. and turn it a little more yellow at the end over here. Just come back a little yellow. So when you move the color from one color to the other color, pay attention to how the color change. Now the second thing we're going to do, we're going to start working in outside and the inside, working the inside here. And the inside here, it has some texture, but we cannot paint the color and the texture at the same time. We're going to add the dry texture after it dry. Okay. Now is look at the colors close to this color, which is have red, blue, and yellow, or to it a little bit more yellow. It's pretty light color. And also here, we use the same color for now. And on this side, we're gonna start using a little darker version of the same colors. And a little bit more blue, a little bit more red. If it doesn't have the darker side, it's not going to show the object actually turning. You have to have the light side and the dark side. And it has some little dark color here, but we're going to do that later, okay? All right, now this side already dry. Now we're going to go back to that side, and this is have a little darker tone transitions to the lighter color at the top. So let's see. Let's get a little more yellow and into this color, a little bit yellow, because we only use the color system that only have 3 colors, so pretty easy that you know you're gonna get help from the other 2 colors. Okay, now we use the clean brush just to lead the color to be a little lighter. Now we suggest that it's just turning. And over here, we also want to just use the clean brush just to brush over, because the brush here is really soft. That's why when you brush over, it actually would help the color blend into each other. Okay, we take care of the other side. And this already ready. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this shadow color, which is a little bit more blue and actually some red colors. Okay. We get help from the other 2 colors. Let's see. We're putting the shadow in here, into this space. If there is too much, that you can dry your brush and tap the color off. Blot the excess color away. This is good. What we're gonna do next, and I think over here has a little darker turning to the other side, so we're gonna have some darker color, which is a lot more blue, and maybe add a little more red color. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna have this color turning a little darker transition at the edge over here. Okay, that's good. And then actually a little dividing line between, that's a very thin line here. So we probably don't want to do anything here yet. It's still wet. So we're gonna come back to do something inside here. When we finish one side, give it a little space, let it dry, and then go to the other part and come back later. Okay, so and also you'll be able to allow yourself to give a little time to determine what you're going to do, giving the time that after the color settle. is see how it's come out before you make the next decisions. Okay, over here, so let's see. A little more red into these colors. Of course, some more yellow. That is a good colors. Close to look like a little more greenish. Let's take a look. And here you go. Yeah, exactly look like that colors. And on the edge over here, also have this color. But on the outside here, it's actually have the direct light from the light source, so the color actually look lighter. So over here on this side, I also going to put in a similar color, but have a little brighter color, a little bit more yellow. Coming here, a little bit more yellow, like that. And then we're also going to apply the same color here, by giving that color still wet. You don't want to touch into it, otherwise the color would merge together. So I'm going to use this color and moving, make it look like skin. And the longer that it display on the table, the skin will look darker. So the color probably not so dark. Little skin, come over here. And let's see, maybe the time for this part, we're gonna try it a little bit. Little brown colors. And we'll come to do a little more later. Now is the good time to do this side of the skin, and very much the same color. So starting over here. Okay. All right. Coming in, have a little opening in here. Okay. And maybe close to the left here should be a little darker. So just add a little bit more color, a little bit blue, and a little bit yellow. I think this is a good color. Let's make it a little darker. Like that. And have a bit of texture on the side. Like this. Okay, what we're gonna do next? And I think right now, we should start working into the catch the shadow. And catch the shadow, kind of similar color, but if from the left to the right, and when you're moving, the color also change because the light hitting the skin of the banana and reflect the colors, the skin colors into the catch the shadow. So let's see. So what we're gonna do is mostly it's a neutral colors, but it has a little bit more yellow, whereas a little bit more red, a little bit more blue, but mostly it is neutral colors. So I'm putting these two colors, dark purple colors. Let's get a little yellow color in here. That's probably a little more blue and a little bit more yellow then. Okay, that close to the color we look for. Let's start from this side. Okay, start it right here. Here we go. One piece, and then we're gonna start over here. At the edge over here has a little bit more green colors that we're gonna come back to fix it. So we're gonna just move in here, keep going. Okay, have it in here. We leave a little gap because that is a part of the skin but is in the light. And then we're going to come to this side. Right? Okay. It looks like I have a little bit more yellow, so I'm going to get a little bit yellow and brown colors and get in here. Okay. And then get a little bit more blue in the mixture and start continue with that in the mixture. So it still look neutral, but it have a bit of one of the three primary colors more than the others, right? That's how you see the color look a little bit different. And maybe now have a little bit more red. At the end, it's a little bit darker. So I'm gonna come in here. That's a little darker. Good. Now we come back to this side. Also a darker tone. It looks like we can have a little more blue. Here we go. Like this. And let's see, inside here, it looks a little bit darker. So I'm gonna have a little darker color, add a little bit more red. Okay, here we go. And have a little darker color in here, good. And on this side, have a little bit more green. So what I'm gonna do, we are going to add a little yellow color to that. Just add a little yellow color and just wash it and have this color come in here. And a little yellow color, a little blue color, very slightly little blue colors. So you can add into here because underneath, yes, you see over there, has a little bit more green color at the bottom. Actually, the color bounces down. Now the next thing, we have to take care of two things. One is taking care of the dark color and the texture on the skin, and the others we need to create some textures on the inside of the banana. Otherwise, it'll look like plastic, right? Okay, let's take care of the one that's easier, which is the dark color at the end. Okay. Okay, a little more blue. So a little darker. Okay, more red. Okay, come here. Okay. And on this side, darker color. And have a little darker color here, like that. And a little darker color on the side. Right? And then the next thing we're going to do, we are going to add some scratch texture on their skin. Just tap on it. Okay, tap on it. And it maybe look a little bit too sharp. In that case, just use a clean brush and just soften it. Okay? Not every spot is the same intensity, same darkness. Tap on that. Okay. Now, the last thing is the texture. Right? So what's the texture colors? It's similar to this color. I think similar to this color, like a light brown colors. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try to just use light color first. It just let go some of the color. Let's see how it look. Okay, going toward the direction. Oh, texture too. I want it a little more random. A little bit more random. Let's take a look. We don't have to do every one, every line. This is good enough to suggest texture moving. We have to do a little soften after. Okay, let's see. That a little bit. And the second, we're gonna have the other direction of texture. Very light colors, not so dark. Okay, here. If you want to control one arm, it's just using the other hand to support it. Okay. Like this. A little darker in the shadow side. And on this side, I have a little more yellow because this side is facing to the light source. Like that. And what we're going to do, and to make it more realistic, we want to also lift off some of the color to make it have a little feeling of indent. Like this. This is all about observation. You need to pay attention to it and find out what the solution would be. And on this side, actually, it's a little lighter because I have a reflected light. Okay, we're gonna make this a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter. It's not very, very light, but a little bit lighter. So you can see the difference. To see this whole thing is turning to the other side, right? From one side to the other side, like that. So you see the banana just being step by step and became look more and more like real. So it's done.